Hello, beautiful people. Today we are inside Windows Fundamentals 3 and we read about Task 5, Firewall and Network Protection. What is a firewall? Per Microsoft, traffic flows into and out of devices via what we call ports. A firewall is what controls what is, and more importantly, isn't allowed to pass through those ports. You can think of it like a security guard standing at the door, checking the ID of everything that tries to enter or exit. The below image will reflect what you will see when you navigate to Firewall and Network Protection. Let's go there, and then Firewall and Network Protection. We see the exact snapshot from TryHackMe to our machine. Note, each network may have different status icons for you. What is the difference between the three? The domain, private and public. Per Microsoft, Windows Firewall offers three firewall profiles: domain, private and public. The domain profile applies to networks where the host system can authenticate to a domain controller. Private networks. The private profile is a user-assigned profile and is used to designate private or home networks. And public, the default profile is the public profile, used to designate public networks such as Wi-Fi hotspots at coffee shops, airports, and other locations. If you click on any firewall profile, another screen will appear with two options: turn the firewall on or off, and block all incoming connections. Private firewall on off and block all incoming connections, including those in the list of allowed apps. Warning: unless you are 100% confident in what you are doing, it is recommended that you leave your Windows Defender firewall enabled. So we are inside Firewall and Network Protection. In order to go to the location from this snapshot on TryHackMe, we go to allow an app through Firewall, and here we are to the same location. Here we can see allowed apps to communicate through Windows Defender Firewall. Right, we have a list. Here you can see private and public networks. You can view what the current settings for any firewall profile are. In the above image, several apps have access in the private or public firewall profiles. Some of the apps will provide additional information if it's available via the details button. Yes, here you can see the details button, remove, allow another app. And here you can see the profiles of the firewall. Here we see that we can change settings when that will be available. On your machine you can play with this and you will have more options, but be careful. Advanced settings. Let's go to advanced settings. Here we have the same snapshot. Here we have Windows Defender Firewall with advanced settings. And in here we have inbound rules, outbound rules, connection setting rule, and monitoring, where we have firewall, connecting security rules, and security associations for main mode and quick mode. Configuring the Windows Defender Firewall is for advanced Windows users. Refer to the following Microsoft documentation on best practices. And here from the Microsoft documentation we have the how can you configure the firewall. You have all the options and the rules that you can change and modify for specific situations. Command to open the Windows Defender Firewall is Windows Firewall.msc. Okay, answer the questions below. If you were connected to airport Wi-Fi, what most likely will be the active firewall profile? Let's go in here to Firewall and Network Protection, and we see private network, public network, and domain network. Well, we will say public network. And it's correct. Cool.